In the bustling heart of Vienna, where cobblestone streets whispered tales of old romance, Elena Voss clutched her 5-year-old daughter Lily's hand tightly. The golden autumn sun filtered through the leaves, casting a warm glow on the city's elegant architecture, but Elena's world was shrouded in storm clouds. As a dedicated activist fighting against child exploitation in underprivileged communities, Elena had devoted her life to rescuing vulnerable children from the shadows of poverty and abuse. But now, irony twisted like a knife, social services threatened to take Lily away, citing Elena's unstable lifestyle as a single mother who traveled too often for her causes. Unfit, they called her, ignoring the fire in her soul that burned for justice. Lily, with her wide blue eyes and golden curls, hugged her knitted bunny rabbit, Mr. Whiskers, as if it were her only anchor. "Mommy, why are we running?" she asked innocently, her small voice piercing Elena's heart. Elena knelt down, brushing a tear from her cheek. "We're not running, sweetheart. We're fighting. For you. For all the little ones like you." But deep down, Elena knew the truth: the system favored stability, paperwork, and appearances. To repeal the custody hearing, she needed a miracle, a stable family facade. A husband, even if fake, to show the courts she wasn't alone. Desperation led her to the Vienna International Conference on Human Rights, where tech billionaire Alexander Hale was the keynote speaker. Alexander, with his sharp jawline, piercing green eyes, and a reputation for ruthless innovation, had built an empire from nothing. Orphaned young, he channeled his pain into philanthropy, funding orphanages worldwide, but he kept his heart guarded behind walls of wealth and solitude. Elena had read about him: cold, calculating, yet quietly generous. Spotting him in the lobby, surrounded by admirers, she pushed through the crowd, Lily in tow. "Mr. Hale," she blurted, her voice trembling as she grabbed his sleeve. He turned, surprise flickering in his eyes. Up close, he wasn't the aloof tycoon the media painted. There was a quiet depth, a shadow of loss. "Please, pretend to be my husband. Just for today. They're going to take my daughter." The lobby hushed. Alexander's brow furrowed as Elena poured out her story. The raids on exploitative factories, the threats from powerful lobbies, and now this personal blow. Social services had deemed her nomadic activism a risk to Lily's well-being. A fake marriage certificate, a staged photo, anything to buy time for her appeal. "I know it's insane," she whispered, tears streaming. "But she's all I have." Alexander stared at her, then at Lily, who peered up with those trusting eyes. Something shifted in him, a crack in his armored facade. He had seen too many children like Lily in his orphanages, innocent souls caught in bureaucratic webs. But Elena's plea wasn't just desperation. It was raw, unyielding love. "Why me?" he asked softly. "Because you're powerful," Elena replied. "And maybe, because you understand loss." What happened next stunned everyone, including Elena. Alexander didn't laugh or walk away. Instead, he knelt to Lily's level. "Hey there, little one. What's your bunny's name?" Lily shyly whispered, "Mr. Whiskers." He smiled, a genuine, warm smile that softened his features. Rising, he met Elena's gaze. "I won't pretend," he said firmly. "If we're doing this, we'll do it right. Marry me. For real. Not for show, but to fight this together." Elena's world spun. "What? You don't even know me." "I know enough," Alexander replied. "I've built empires, but I've never built a family. Your cause, it's mine now. Let's save her, and every child like her." In the whirlwind that followed, Alexander's lawyers descended like guardian angels. He didn't just provide a facade, he orchestrated a legal fortress. They married in a quiet ceremony that very week, not in opulence, but in a sunlit chapel overlooking the Danube, with Lily tossing flower petals. It was meant to be temporary, a strategic alliance, but as days turned to weeks, something profound blossomed. Alexander dove into Elena's world. He funded her organization, exposing corrupt officials who profited from child labor. Together, they testified at hearings, his influence amplifying her voice. But it wasn't just business. Nights were spent reading stories to Lily, sharing quiet dinners where Elena learned of Alexander's orphaned past, the brother he lost to the system. "I built walls to survive," he confessed one evening, as they watched Lily play in their new garden. "You and Lily, you're tearing 'em down." The custody battle climaxed in a packed courtroom. Social services argued Elena's life was chaotic, but Alexander stood beside her, his hand in hers. "This isn't chaos," he declared, his voice steady and commanding. "This is purpose. Elena isn't unfit, she's unbreakable. And Lily, she's loved beyond measure." He presented evidence, stable home records, psychological evaluations, and affidavits from rescued children whose lives Elena had changed. The judge, moved by their unity, ruled in their favor. Lily stayed. But the real change was deeper. Alexander's unexpected response didn't just save Lily, it healed them all. Elena found a partner who matched her fire, not dimmed it. Alexander discovered vulnerability's strength, trading isolation for love. The fake union became a beacon, inspiring a global campaign against child exploitation, funded by his billions and fueled by her passion. Years later, as Lily grew into a fierce advocate herself, Elena reflected on that fateful day. In a world of pretense, authenticity had prevailed. What started as a plea for a fake husband ended in a real family, a powerful testament that one unexpected act of heart can change everything.